A man finds himself unexpectedly in a mysterious place teeming with menacing monsters. He recalls it being called Blue Star, according to his memories. In the year 2020, the Blue Star calendar witnessed the emergence of numerous space rifts worldwide, releasing countless enraged beasts that wreaked havoc and devastation. Humanity suffered greatly at the hands of these powerful creatures, resulting in significant loss of life. In response, humans waged a fierce battle against the enraged beasts, and discovered a select few with the extraordinary ability to absorb a mysterious airborne substance known as life force. This substance could modify their bodies, granting them exceptional powers. Those gifted individuals were dubbed martial artists. With the aid of these martial artists, humanity managed to construct several survival bases within the harsh wasteland. The man reflects on his past, realizing he never anticipated dying from a zombie attack in his previous life. As he opens his eyes to this new world filled with martial artists and enraged beasts, he faces immediate danger as a beast charges toward him. Skillfully wielding his dagger, he manages to fend off the creature, careful not to touch its electrified body. Using all his strength, he pushes the beast, causing a tree to fall and temporarily halt its advance. But his dagger shatters during the struggle, making him doubt his chances of survival against such formidable foes. Convinced that the original owner of his body lacked talent and had neglected himself for too long, the man refuses to accept defeat. He resolves to live a proper life, avoiding the mistakes of the past. Recognizing the beast's vulnerability, he aims his last attack at its unprotected abdomen. At that critical moment, a martial artist named Chen Zui comes to his rescue, effortlessly slaying the beast. The man experiences a flood of memories, realizing that Chen Zui was the original owner's fiancée, and he regrets how poorly the boy treated her, blaming her for his parents' death. As gratitude and admiration for Chen Zui swell within him, she collapses from overexertion. Holding her tenderly, he realizes her sacrifices and how he had neglected her. Determined to protect her, he listens as she warns about the approaching pack of wolves seeking revenge for their fallen comrade, the purple lightning wolf. Despite her injuries, she urges him to leave immediately. The man's emotions oscillate between fear and determination as he faces the approaching wolf pack, fueled by a newfound desire to change his fate. He touches the body of the fallen purple lightning wolf, activating an absorption system that grants him the power of an intermediate enraged beast. With his body surging with energy and a newfound talent for cultivation, the man rises to confront the enraged beasts. He fights with a newfound agility, his wounds causing minimal pain. In all of his newfound strength, he quickly dispatches the beasts, protecting Chen Zui and avenging the fallen wolves. His status board indicates a significant increase in strength, comparable to that of an intermediate martial apprentice. Overwhelmed with happiness, he realizes that he now possesses the potential to shape his destiny in this perilous world. Chumo thought about how absorbing power made him feel more alive. He got stronger, with 1572 Jin as his basic strength. When he used lightning, it doubled. His board showed he could take energy from something nearby. It asked if he wanted to do it. He thought, maybe I can take from one thing many times. He did it again with the lightning wolf. The board said, success got wolf's power. The power was weak but helped his body. He wanted to do more, but the wolf had no more. He understood he could only do this once a month. He thought carefully about what to do next because the wolf wasn't very strong. He looked at Chen Wixie and thought, I'll take her back home first. I can also take some meat from the wolf to eat since I can't get any more power from it. He picked up the girl and left. Chen was having a bad dream. She asked Chumo to go away, but he pushed her and said, I don't need your help. Then the wolf attacked and Chumo got hurt. Chen woke up and shouted, Chumo. Her head hurt, but she saw Chumo in front of her. He had made a big meal and offered her a drink. She was surprised and happy. She asked about what happened the night before and how he made the food. Chumo proudly said he cooked and suggested they eat, mentioning that wolf meat was good for people who do martial arts. They sat down to eat together. While eating, Chumo felt an awkward silence. He tried to break it, saying, yesterday was really dangerous. Luckily, a group of people exploring came by and saved us, but Chen didn't say anything. Chumo felt like she was ignoring him, so he got up and said, I'm done eating. I'll go back to my room. Don't forget to wash the dishes. Chen felt a bit happy, thinking, he cooked for me and talked to me. I hope this is not a dream. In his room, Chumo thought about his relationship with Chen. They didn't get along and had problems living together. He didn't want to think about it anymore. He wanted to focus on getting stronger. He started making strong beast's blood better, but it hurt his chest. He knew he needed to train more to make the pain go away. A month passed, and Chumo trained hard in his room. He looked better and was stronger. He thought, my attacks are getting better, but I need to practice the lightning technique more. The blood essence was fully made, and he felt much stronger. His basic strength went up by more than 600 Jin, and his body's energy channels got better. He thought all that hard work was worth it, but he wanted to get even stronger. He knew there was a higher level of power he could reach. He was excited about getting more blood essence. He wanted to become even stronger in the next 6 months and reach the level of the strong enraged beasts. Chen was also putting in a lot of effort in her room. Her current power level was 8365, but she knew it wouldn't be enough for the Academy's upcoming hunting trial in just a month. The trial was going to involve a level 3 medium grade enraged beast known as a two-headed python. To even have a chance at hunting it down, a martial cultivator needed a strength level of 10,000 Jin. As she looked at her current strength, Chen understood that she still had a long way to go. Determination lit up her eyes as she quietly said to herself, I must become a martial cultivator. Chumo, just wait. I will bring back the legendary heart of the two-headed python that can enhance one's physique. I'll make sure to get it for you. On the other hand, Chumo ventured to a bustling place called the Luyang Safety-Based Commercial District. As he wandered through the district, he noticed various parts of enraged beasts available for absorption. However, upon closer examination, he realized that they were all of level 1. He sighed to himself, understanding that even if he were to absorb these lower-level materials, his strength wouldn't improve much beyond its current state. He knew he needed to set his sights on more formidable opponents, at least a level 2 enraged beast. It was during this time that Chumo had an encounter with a group of boys who began to taunt him. One of them sneered, hey, isn't that Chumo, the so-called waste from our Luyang Academy? Another chimed in, what's this weakling doing here? The taunts continued, with one boy saying, kid, what's with that look in your eyes? Brother Kai is the real genius of our class, with a strength of 6,000 Jin. If it weren't for Chen protecting you, do you honestly think you'd still be allowed to stay at the academy? Don't be so shameless. You should leave Chen on your own accord. Chen and our brother Kai are a perfect match. What good is a waste like you doing here, searching for enraged beast materials? Do you even dare to participate in the academy's hunting trials? Well, how convenient. Why don't we make use of this upcoming trial? I'll let you witness with your own eyes how Chen moans and cries beneath me. The anger boiled within Chumo as he retorted, you're asking for trouble. Laughter erupted from the group as another boy jeered, look, everyone, it's that useless weakling who can only rely on women. He still has the audacity to act tough. Kai, clearly enjoying the situation, issued a challenge to Chumo. If you've got the guts, then show up at the hunting trial in a month. Chumo's mind raced. He knew that Kai's challenge was more than just an empty threat. Kai wanted to humiliate him. Determined not to be caught off guard, Chumo realized that he needed to prepare and strike first. He understood that if he wanted any chance of defeating Ju Kai, he had to absorb the power of at least a level 3 enraged beast. Yet, finding such a powerful beast proved to be a challenge in itself. The enraged beasts available in the market were all too weak, and Chumo was at a loss for a solution. In the midst of his contemplation, he overheard a group of people talking about the Wind Chasers hunting squad. They had just returned after successfully taking down a level 3 enraged beast, an earth dragon. As he listened to the conversation, Chumo felt a mixture of awe and pressure. The fact that the Wind Chasers had managed to defeat such a powerful creature spoke volumes about their strength. As he observed them from a distance, Chumo couldn't help but feel a sense of admiration and envy. The moment became even more intriguing when a member of the Wind Chasers squad announced that they were actively recruiting new members. They were seeking those with advanced martial practitioner strength or higher. If someone possessed elemental talents, the requirements could even be lowered to the early stage. Chumo's status board displayed a tantalizing revelation. A level 3 intermediate grade enraged beast could potentially be collected. His excitement grew, and he made up his mind. This will be my collection target for this month, he thought to himself. His decision led him closer to the Wind Chasers squad, where curiosity mingled with hope. As bystanders discussed the massive corpse of the earth dragon, Chumo saw an opportunity. He approached the lifeless body and covertly began to collect it. The process was challenging, but he managed to remain unnoticed. His status board soon signaled that the target was ready for absorption. Back in his training room, Chumo held the resources in his hands, ready to begin the absorption process. However, the moment he initiated the procedure, he was hit by an excruciating wave of pain. It felt as though his bones were shattering, and he couldn't help but cry out. Just as despair threatened to take over, he noticed something remarkable. A warm flow seemed to radiate from his heart, mending his damaged bones. Each break and reform felt agonizing, yet yet transformative. Gradually, the pain subsided, replaced by a sensation of lightness and speed. Chumo marveled at his newfound abilities, recognizing that he now possessed an intermediate cultivation physique. A single use of this enhanced power yielded more than 10 times the strength he had previously achieved through rigorous training. Chumo's basic strength had been bolstered by a remarkable 500 jin, and the speed of his cultivation showed remarkable improvement. He felt invigorated, realizing that if his progress continued at this pace, he might very well attain a strength comparable to that of a late-stage martial disciple within the span of a month. As he mulled over the implications of his transformation, his thoughts inevitably turned to his impending showdown with Zhu Kai. The long-awaited day of the hunting trial had finally dawned at Luyang First Academy. The academy boasted a reputation as the strongest and most prestigious martial arts academy around. Its halls were graced by powerful instructors and exceptional students. Those who achieved remarkable feats could continue their studies here until high school. However, if they failed to pass the talent and fitness tests required to become warriors, they would be transferred to the lowest rank, the Fifth Academy. The academy had a tradition of organizing trials and hunts for its students, providing an opportunity to assess their skills and reward the most accomplished. This very day was designated for the trial, and the atmosphere was charged with anticipation. Some students held Zhu Kai in high regard, regarding him as a true genius. They marveled at how he had rapidly ascended to the peak of the intermediate master stage, amassing a formidable strength of 6,000 jin. Conversations echoed across the campus, discussing Kai's astonishing progress. Amidst these discussions, Chumo walked resolutely towards the academy, undeterred by the whispers that trailed behind him. Zhu Kai seized the moment to taunt Chumo, implying that his presence stemmed from a desire to protect his relationship with Chen. Just as the tension between the two grew, a teacher intervened, restoring a semblance of order to the scene. Kai continued to provoke Chumo, questioning his ability to survive the upcoming trial. The teacher directed the students to form orderly lines according to their student numbers. They gathered around, ready for instructions. The teacher explained that their destination was the wilderness beyond the academy base. This proclamation startled the students, as the wilderness was known to be a perilous place reserved for seasoned warriors. The teacher, however, reassured them by revealing that they would head to a specific area in the northern part of the city, which had already been cleared of the most powerful ferocious beasts. The remaining level 1 ferocious beasts made it an ideal location for the academy trial. Teachers Lin and another instructor would accompany them, offering protection. Any student who felt too apprehensive had the option to opt out. Though anxiety lingered, the students collectively decided to stay on the bus. The teacher proceeded to outline the rules of the hunting trial. Points would be awarded based on the strength and level of the beasts they managed to defeat. The top 3 performers would receive rewards, with the 3rd place winner earning a bottle of level 2 ferocious beast blood. The 2nd place winner would receive 2 bottles, and the coveted 1st place position came with 3 bottles of level 2 ferocious beast blood, in addition to a bronze level martial skill. The students reacted with surprise and excitement at the generous rewards. They marveled at the recognition of extraordinary achievements, particularly the prowess of geniuses like Zhu Kai. The teacher introduced a communication talisman that students could use to signal for help in emergencies. However, the students were cautioned that even with this safeguard, the wilderness remained treacherous. With all instructions given, the students eagerly voiced their understanding. Kai exchanged some lighthearted banter with his peers, showcasing his confidence. Chumo, however, had a strategic plan simmering in his mind. He recognized the threat posed by Zhu Kai's rising power and the backing of the Zhu family. Determined to eliminate this threat, Chumo resolved to outscore Kai in the trial. To achieve this, he aimed to lure Kai deep into the wilderness and seize the perfect opportunity to strike. As the students ventured into a jungle, their eyes widened with curiosity and amazement. The teacher officially initiated the hunting trial, highlighting the presence of a promising talent backed by the Zhu family's resources. Another instructor turned to Chumo and questioned his decision to participate. He emphasized that survival odds for ordinary individuals in the wilderness were extremely slim, hovering around just 1%. Chumo, radiating unshakable confidence, responded, "Thank you, teacher, but maybe I am that 1%. Chumo pondered the implications of Kai energy, acknowledging its role in granting extraordinary strength and awakening unique talents in humans. He also contemplated the potential for the energy to cause mutations in ferocious beasts and plants. Recognizing the inherent danger and opportunity of the wild, Chumo concluded that hunting a beast to test his combat skills was a prudent course of action. Abruptly, a level 1 ferocious beast, an iron spine hound, launched an attack from the shadows. Chumo deftly evaded the assault, acutely aware of his newfound strength. Armed with lightning-infused power from the absorbed blood of a ferocious beast, he engaged the hound with remarkable ease. In a swift display of skill, Chumo emerged victorious. As he assessed his situation, he determined that directly absorbing the beast's blood using the method taught by the academy was more effective than relying on the absorption system for low-level beasts. More beasts soon emerged on the scene, but Chumo dispatched them with astonishing proficiency. Pleased with his performance, he reflected, "I've already collected 5 portions of beast blood today,